Good morning, afternoon, or evening to everybody watching this video now or in the future. Today we are back with another random tier list, and this tier list is going to echo the third video I ever did on this channel. The third video I ever did, whether you saw it or not, was the dinosaur tier list, and I talked about which dinosaurs from Jurassic Park that I could take in a fight. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen that video, there were not many on the ones that I could take, or on the ranking that I could take. With today's video, I hope I'll be a little more successful. With today's video, we are doing video game characters that I can take in a fight. And it's a bunch of random video game characters. So a lot of these I don't actually know the name of. I'm going to be going more based on looks than anything. So let me know in the comments, a lot of these ones that I get the names wrong or I don't know the names, let me know. I have not played all these games, but I think that makes it a little more fun. We're going to go based on looks, and we're going to see what I could do with them. So the rankings that we have to put them under are punted into orbit. That is the top list. If I fight this thing, I would square back and just punt it, and it would just go flying. Not a very difficult fight. Next, we have probably. That means I'd probably win the fight. Yellow here, we have fair fight. That means, it could go either way. Not sure. Green, they would beat me. Maybe I put up a fight, but they would end up beating me. And then our bottom tier, our dark green tier here, is they would destroy me. So, in this ranking, it doesn't really matter what I do. I would lose by a lot. Okay. So, our ranking here, we're going to get into it. First, we have Meta Knight, who is an enemy from Kirby. This guy would beat me. He's got a sword. He can do a lot of Kirby type attacks, like he can fly. He has wings. I'm assuming. Well, actually, before I really get into this, and I should have done this at the beginning. Let me just give you guys a reference point for me. I am an overweight 6'4" male going into these fights. I did sports growing up, but I don't have any type of history with boxing or wrestling or fighting of any kind like that. So going into these fights, my main advantages are going to be my size. Being 6'4", I think that's like 200 centimeters for anybody in the UK watching this, or I guess anywhere in the world other than the US. 6'4". That's going to be my main advantage. I think is going to be my size and my opposable thumbs, which for some of these fights that might be an asset. So apologize. Now we can go ahead and get into that. Now you guys have a reference point of what we're going in with. I'm also assuming for most of these videos that I'm not going to be clad out in like armor or have like an RPG on my shoulder or a weapon. I'm assuming I'm going into these fights reasonably unarmed. Maybe I can grab something from the surrounding area, but I'm assuming I don't have a machine gun ready to fight because, that kind of defeats the purpose. So, all right. First, we have Meta Knight. So I already put him here. Meta Knight would destroy me. He's got a sword. He's fast. Has some special powers. He can fly. It wouldn't be a good time for me. King Dedede. So both these characters are from Kirby. King Dedede is the king from Kirby, and he just is a thick boy. And he has a big mallet. He can suck people up in Super Smash Brothers, so I wouldn't want to be sucked up by him and eaten. I feel like I would try to punch him and do stuff to him, and I feel like it just wouldn't do a whole lot. So, yeah, he would destroy me. These guys, I don't know who these guys are. So, again, that's going to be the case with a lot of these. So I apologize if some of these are your favorite characters. These guys would beat me in a fight. There's two of them. It's a 2-on-1 fight, I guess. That small one, though, I think I could take. I think a nice roundhouse kick, a nice, spinning kick to this guy's head. He's going to be right there at level to do that. Boom, take him out. And then it'd be a 1-on-1. These guys would probably still beat me, but I don't think they would destroy me as badly as these creatures would. Next, we have the rabbit from it's from Raymond Rabbids, right? I think that's what it's from. I'd punt that thing. I would swing my leg back and then just punt this thing into orbit. It's a small little rabbit. What's it going to do? Next, we have Mario and Luigi. I'm going to put them both together, and they would beat me. I am going to have some height on these guys, but they're not exactly thin dudes. They are reasonably stocky, to be able to withstand my attacks. And they can also, in a lot of their video games, jump really high and shoot fireballs and do stuff like that. And that probably wouldn't be a good time for me. Next, we have some form of Bowser here. There's actually two Bowsers in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the other Bowser. Both of these forms of Bowsers would destroy me. It's a big dragon that breathes fire and has a big shell and looks strong. These guys would eat me and kill me. So I think I could take this thing in a fight. I think I could definitely take him now. Now, the fact that he doesn't have any limbs is a little concerning. But I think if I just connect with that big old nose, it's like a huge target. I think I could just clock him. I think that would go well for me. I think I could probably take him. All right, chicken here. For a Minecraft, I would punt that thing. That thing is annihilated. I'm going to run up and kick it. This is an alligator with a cannon. That is terrifying. And it's going to destroy me. Donkey Kong is a giant gorilla. I could not fight a gorilla in real life, and I could not fight a sentient gorilla that does the attacks that he has in the video games. Could not happen. This looks like a sea monster. I don't know what it is, but it would eat me. The Ender Dragon would destroy me. I'm not like a Minecraft character who can just survive by jumping off of, buildings and stuff and running around him. And I mean, I guess if I had like a bow and arrow, sure, but if this thing sends me flying like they do in Minecraft, I'm done. Or if it decides he just wants to light me on fire, kill me with its breath, yeah, I'm done. I feel like I could beat this thing. Now, I don't know what the bottom half of its body looks like here. I don't know what we're missing from this picture. But the fact that they didn't include it makes me assume that it's probably not going to be anything really to worry about here. I think I could take this thing. I think I could run up. It's got a big old target for me with its head. Yeah, I think I could take it. Crash Bandicoot, is that this guy's name? He'd beat me. He'd beat me up. But he's a little thin on the side. Maybe I could trip him. Maybe I could get down and beat him up. This thing's a fair fight. I believe he's the enemy from Crash Bandicoot, but he could be from a different game. He's pretty thin. I think I could take him, but he has a big head. If he headbutted me, that wouldn't be good. And he looks smart. I think he's like evil genius type of thing going on. So I don't know. He might bring something else to the fight that maybe I'm not expecting. So I think that one's a fair fight. I don't know what this is. I think it would like suck me up or something. Right? It looks like ooze. Slime. I don't know. I feel like it would just eat me. Kirby would also eat me. Like, without hesitation. I don't know what this is. But I feel like I could take it. I feel like I could run up and punch it or kick it or do something. Okay? It kind of looks like it flies a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I could take it. I would punt this thing. This thing is hideous. I would punt that before I even knew what happened. Before it even knew we were fighting. I would punt that and get out of here. That thing is hideous. I have a feeling there's more to this character than I'm imagining here, but I'm going to punt into orbit before it can do anything. Mega Man has guns for hands. He would kill me. This dude looks like a regular guy. I think I could take him. It'd be a fair fight, but I might have some mass on him. He might be two-dimensional. I'm not sure how that would work in a fight, but I think I could take him. This looks like a fairy queen of some kind. I think she would destroy me. She's got these big old wings and looks like sharp claws and, I don't know, probably some magic going on. I think she would probably destroy me. Pac-Man. I mean, he'd eat me, right? Yeah, he'd probably eat me. Oh. This dude, this guy would beat me. Looks like he has a little bit of mass on me. But I don't know, unless he has some crazy magic to bring to the table or something. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to beat him, but I do think I could maybe land a couple hits and stuff. So he probably wouldn't destroy me, but he would beat me. Princess Peach gets captured in like every single Mario game. Now, granted, that is by Bowser, who is much more powerful than I am, but I still think I could take Peach in a fight. We have this skeleton dude. He destroy me. No questions. We have this thing, which is from Sonic. It's one of the enemies from Sonic. I don't know how to fight this, right? Like, I'd punch it and my hand would just go into it and then it would just hit me, right? Like, I don't know how to fight that, so that'd destroy me. Steve would beat me, but I know from playing Minecraft that the Minecraft character is not always that strong. You know, sometimes he's taken out by really mundane things, so I feel like I could maybe land a couple hits. I don't know what the rules of this fight are. You know, can he use the blocks around him, the stuff around him to build stuff? Is he going to have this sword? I don't know. He'd probably end up beating me, but I do think I could put up a fight. I'd beat Amy, right? Amy from Sonic. I'd beat her. I think I could do that. Dr. Eggman from Sonic. I mean, he'd beat me, right? Like, this dude's like 10 feet tall for some reason, and he's very oddly proportioned. So he'd probably beat me. I don't know that he'd destroy me, though, unless he had one of his big machines. Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog would destroy me. They're super fast. They run around. They're very... they have a lot of stamina. They have a lot of endurance. Yeah, they would beat me. They would easily destroy me. They would run around and punch me before I even knew what happened. Tails is pretty fast too, but I think in a lot he's not really. He's more shown to be smart, right? He uses a lot of machines and stuff in different games. He is fast, but I think if I got him, you know, he's shorter than Sonic. He doesn't weigh as much. I think if I got him and gave him a nice like elbow to the face, like I don't know. I think I could do something with him. So I feel like that's going to be a fair fight. It just kind of depends if I'm able to get to him before he starts to either run or fly or do whatever he's going to do. Waluigi, with this lanky guy here, I mean, I feel it's kind of a similar thing to the Mario and Luigi, right? They have like fireballs they shoot from their hands and they can jump high and stuff. But I mean, if I get in there and punch him, kick him, you know, I feel like it's like I'm fighting a regular guy if I get inside his guard. He'd probably beat me, though, but I think it's a fair fight. This is the Warden from Minecraft, which is not out yet, but it's going to be the new boss coming to Minecraft at the end of the year. This thing is terrifying. It can't see, but it can hear, and when it hears you, it like comes towards you, and I guess eats you, annihilates you, destroys you, and that's what would happen to me. Yoshi is a dinosaur that can throw eggs and suck people up and run pretty fast. I can't fight a dinosaur, so that would probably destroy me. Now, I did do the dinosaur tier list, but those were the dinosaurs I could take in that were small dinosaurs. Yoshi's like human size. I don't know what this is. It looks like some type of deity or angel. I don't know. It'd probably destroy me. It probably has some space magic that would annihilate me. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what the heck I'm looking at here. All right, guys, that's our list. These are the ones I would punt into orbit. So we did better on this one than on the dinosaur tier list. There's definitely more creatures up here that I would punt into orbit. And then, yeah, still a lot that would destroy me in turn. So we'll revisit this at some point. You know, maybe after I take some boxing lessons or something. We'll see maybe if I can take Waluigi at that point. I don't know. But if you guys agree with these rankings, give me a like. If you disagree, think some of these guys would destroy me too, leave me a dislike or just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. There'll be another one tomorrow at noon Pacific. And with that, this has been the guy who makes random tier lists, signing off.